Hey everybody, it's Bernie from Blanche Farms Meats. Sorry it's been a little while from a video. I've been really busy building the new building and trying to get that up and running. But it's Thanksgiving here coming up in another week, and I thought I'd do a really traditional spin on a classic dressing. So I've got some of our Nora Mill yellow cornmeal from Nora Mill up in Georgia, and I've got our Chaurice sausage. So I'm gonna basically do a dressing, a cornbread, traditional Southern cornbread dressing, but I'm gonna put some Chaurice in it. And first step is I'm gonna go ahead and follow the directions on the cornmeal. There's a sweet cornmeal recipe. There's also a traditional. I'm just gonna do the traditional one, but you can do the sweet one if you want a little sweeter cornbread. It's completely up to you. Hey everybody, I'm back. I did my cornbread. It's all finished in the oven. It was per recipe on the box of the Nora Mill self-rising cornmeal. So I got that done. I did add a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar to this, just a little bit, because I had to put a little spin on it at least. So now, while that was cooking off, it took 30 minutes or so. I diced up some onions, some carrots, and some celery, equal parts. It was about half of a big onion, 2 stalks of celery, and equal parts of carrot. Dice those all up. I'm gonna saute those in some delicious banner butter. Sea salt would be great. This happens to be the roasted garlic and basil. I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna get that going and get those clear. And then I'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll go on to the next step of this traditional dressing with the Cajun Chaurice. Oh, I'm also gonna take that Cajun Chaurice. I'm gonna take it out of the casing. I'm gonna saute that in there too with those vegetables and get them nice and soft to get all that flavor and all that delicious flavor of that Chaurice infused inside that. Okay everybody, I've got my sausage, the Chaurice sausage, about 1 pound, cooked down with all of the onions and the celery and the carrots. There it is. I got that baby cooked down real nice. Got my cornbread ready. Now I'm just gonna put it all together. And I've added 1 3/4 cups of chicken stock. I actually use this Better Bouillon stuff. It's great stuff because I can make it a little bit stronger and give it a little more chicken flavor if I need to. And 1/4 cup of milk just to make it a little creamier. You don't need to use that. You can just use just the Nora. It's up to you, or just the chicken stock if you want. That's fine. I've got about a big tablespoon of rubbed sage, and I got my trusty salt and pepper. So I've added 2 eggs into this mix. I've beaten them up into the stock and the Italian parsley, about half a bunch of Italian parsley that I've chopped up in there. You probably can't see that too good. And now I'm just gonna start adding everything in there. So I got that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this cornbread. Perfect. Just gonna crumble that up really good in there. Still even a little bit warm. I'm gonna add about half of this mix. About half of this delicious mix here. And go ahead and add the rest of that mix. That's it. I'm gonna mix that up really good. I'm gonna put it in a pan, a glass, I think it's a 13 by 9. You'll see it in a minute. And then I'm gonna stick it in the oven at 350. Mix that up and put it in the pan, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Very simple recipe, a couple extra steps, but if your timing is right, it really doesn't take too awful long. But let me show you what that looks like when it's all done. And that's a very traditional cornbread stuffing, Southern style, but I added some of that delicious Cajun Chaurice and banner butter, and we of course used the Nora Mill delicious self-rising cornmeal. So let's see what that looks like when it's done, and what a great dressing for Thanksgiving, just in time. It's finished. Our Chaurice sausage from the farm, from Blanche Farms Meats, and our Nora Mill cornbread traditional grandma stuffing is finished. This is what it looks like when it's all done. Some delicious stuff there. And we're just gonna cut that up and serve that with Thanksgiving dinner. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody from Blanche Farms Meats, and enjoy your family, and enjoy some peace and quiet and some good cooking and some good food. And we look forward to seeing you for Christmas. Come get your Christmas goodies for everybody and your gift baskets, and have a great Thanksgiving.